The Cruz Show Real 92.3 Isabela Merced is back, and we are talking apocalypsis because, I mean, are you kidding me? You absolutely not only just killed it vocally, but the video itself, I can't believe, I just can't believe it.
Thank you. Thank you
Yes.
so much.
Talk about a little bit about that collaboration with Tony and how all of this came to be.
Well, first of all, thank you so much. I'm so happy you like the song. This is crazy because the story of how the song came to be is like it originally was like a chill, like reggaeton sort of pop song, and then it turned into a remix because Tony took it in his own hands and he heard the song and he was like, this could easily be a salsa thing. I met Tony through his aunt who knows everybody, and then he made it into this remix, sent it to me. It's 2019, 2020 at this point.
Mhm.
Um, and I loved it as it was. And so really all that was left to do was record it because I was down. I was like, immediately, yes, I'm doing this.
Mhm.
And then and then from there, I mean, we recorded it over Zoom, and we even just like did some riffing on the day and coming up with new stuff. And my little brother was engineering, and it's funny because he produced the original song, so he signed
Wow.
off on this remix. He loved it, and now we have this whole song, which took forever to come out because like timing or whatever. But it was
Mhm.
perfect because Tony just won his American Grammy, and he's one of like probably like the first Peruvian to ever win a Grammy, like an American Grammy. So he's iconic, and he's having a moment, and I'm just happy to support him.
Dude, that's crazy because you said like you've held on to this for quite a while then.
Yes, we've sat on this for so long, and it had been so long that I was listening to the recording of like my voice and stuff, and I thought, wow, my voice has matured so much since then. Maybe we should redo it. And we tried. I went to New York. He met me in New York. I'm sorry, no, somebody else met me in New York to help produce it, and then he met on the Zoom. Tony
Mhm.
was on the Zoom. I'm there doing it. We recorded the whole song again. And I went back and listened, and I was like, wow, there's really nothing like the magic of the first session. So we ended up keeping the original vocals from 2019.
Wow, that's crazy. It's also cool how you say that it was basically a family affair. You guys met through his aunt, and then your brother also produced it.
Oh, yes. I did a performance live for Sirius XM. We did like a
Uh-huh.
session. I did 3 songs, like literally 2 days ago. And my brother was like, he got a shout out there, but also Tony's brother, who's also a musician.
Uh-huh.
He was there, and he's doing the background vocals.
Oh
So
my
he's
gosh.
and it was crazy because I was watching on the TV before I even got to meet him and talk to him in person. And I was like, that looks like my little brother Gio. And
Mhm.
and he does. He looks like my little brother Gio, but like if Gio was like half Japanese.
That's hella funny.
Who gave you these
Is
musical genes? What has this always been this way with you and your brother when you were little? Like just always about music?
Honestly, yeah, we've always kind of loved music, him and I. I think my older brother's more into physical activities and like adrenaline. And I
Mhm.
guess I'm into adrenaline too, because who the hell would do this if you didn't like the thrill or the rush of it? But yeah, like we've always been into music, and I even just built a studio at my house so that I could record from there. And my little brother and I have always, it's so funny because he even tried acting for a second and he did not like it.
Mm.
He just like thought it was so funny. He couldn't stop laughing. And he's right. Like it is a ridiculous job, but you either
Uh,
just love it and you commit to the bit or you don't. And he didn't want to do it. You would think that there'd be some sort of competition there because we
mhm.
tried music, we both do the acting, we both, but it's actually the opposite. We're actually very supportive of each other. And not only that, but like my mom is supportive of the both of us in all the ways. Like if he woke up one day and said he wanted to be an astronaut, like she would get it done by next month.
That's
That's
awesome.
so dope.
I feel
Is
like
this single? Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Jax.
go ahead, Les, you're good.
Is this single part of a bigger project that we can expect soon?
For Tony, yes, like he's been working on stuff for a long time, and this is me stepping up as like a fellow Peruvian, and he's working on some iconic stuff, and he's actually going to perform at a stadium, the National Stadium of Peru in December, and like maybe I'll be there.
Maybe.
Hmm.
Cannot confirm nor deny.
Hmm.
But yeah, that's part of that. Like this moment is for him and his post Grammy win,
Mhm.
his post Grammy win project, I guess that he's doing.
You
So
know,
what
you
would you rather have, a Grammy or an Oscar?
Oh
Ooh.
my God, that's a good question. Both are rigged, but no, I think which one looks cooler, I guess. Like which one would be cooler to have on my mantle, right? I feel like Oscar is skinny, Grammy is like a little bit more artsy looking. I
Yeah,
feel like
I was gonna say.
Grammy looks cooler.
Honestly, like a Grammy too, you can put like little flowers in there, make it a little vase if you wanted that.
Yes, yes. It's just like a little bit artsier to me, you know?
Yeah. You know, you are so proud to be Peruvian. I wanted to talk about you making Peru Forbes. Like, that is literally insane. Like, how was that feeling?
That was crazy. And it happened during all kinds of press and stuff for Superman and for The Last of Us. And I really wish that I took more time to really soak it all in. I definitely have a delayed reaction time because
Mhm.
I mean, when so much is happening, you kind of forget to be in the moment.
Mhm.
But I think the best part was them flying me out to Peru, getting to do press for that and for Superman and watching it all culminate in one place. Like I invited like half my family in Lima to come and they all came and supported me and listened to me talk. And I was super nervous because, like as a non-native Spanish speaker, or you know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
being in front of like all of those Peruvians and having to talk all in an educated manner about my
Mhm.
profession and what I do is definitely nerve-wracking. But they said I did a great job. I don't know, maybe they're biased, but yeah, it was
Uh,
cute.
Family's always gonna support, and that's awesome. Like I love to see that. You know, speaking of like Superman and like Last of Us, congratulations on all of that. You have completely just skyrocketed since the last time we saw you, and we were just talking about Twizzlers and Red Vines the last time we saw you. And to see you skyrocket has been, we're just so proud of you on the show. I know I speak for
Yeah.
everybody when I say that, but also too, what has been your reaction when you see like the super like I was like I see on TikTok it's like everybody saying, "Oh, I watched Superman for the plot. The plot is you."
Oh, that's funny. Oh my God.
What
I
is
didn't
that
know.
reaction and how loved do you feel by that universe now?
Um, I feel great. I mean, I'm just happy people are watching. I feel like the movie has a really nice message, has a
Mhm.
really positive message, and it's like about humanity and keeping together and like supporting undocumented immigrants. And
No, for real.
it's
No,
literally
literally.
it's got like some messaging in there that's layered with like real comic book lore and story that I
Mhm.
just think it was so cleverly done. And I think um, I wish I had a movie like that growing up. That whose the movie's morals, I think, and messaging is very clear. I think that's what we need more now than ever is like people actually standing for something. I think people are a little scared to like actually make a statement nowadays because it's very, very both sidesy. And so I think movies like this are kind of they're gonna, and especially if they do well, they'll encourage other artists to do the same and not be so scared to take a stance against something that is inherently just harmful.
Yeah. No, I completely agree. You know, you did such a great job. And going back to the music Apocalypse, Becky G commented
Mhm.
and was just taken aback. I mean, when Becky G supports other women, she supports fully. Like, and I love that for you.
Wait, girl, I didn't even know she commented.
Are you
Wait, I
do
don't
you
think I haven't
Look,
checked.
hold
I
on.
feel so
It's
mean.
right
Look,
here.
that's literally
yes.
part of,
Oh my gosh.
You
Would there
know,
ever be like talks of working together or
yeah, well, I mean, obviously I would love to do that. But I'm more lax about music. She like that's like her main thing and she's a hustler and she gets it done. But and
Mhm.
somehow she also manages to go do charity work as well. Like the last time I saw her in person was not that long ago. It was like maybe a week and a half ago and we saw each other by coincidence at this place where like it was like this is about humanity and Girly was like wearing a cap and like some jeans and she was very incognito and
Uh-huh.
and packing up boxes. We were packing up boxes for families who have been targeted by the ICE raids. And
Hmm.
so like while she's going and making hits, she's also just helping families in like local Los Angeles area. And I thought that was super cool. I didn't even know she commented. I haven't like I've been posting just to promote my stuff, but I haven't like been on Instagram like that. I really gotta do better because I
Everybody's
can't leave Becky G on red. Like
Hey, to say
like
that you can do that though is like pretty wild. Like it's just like, oh, I just have to get back to her.
I, no, I don't like social media. I don't like it. I do it because it's my job.
Yeah.
Become part of my job because literally they'll be like, well, you just don't have that many followers, so we can't cast you in this giant movie that you want to be a part of. You know what I mean? So I
Yeah.
do it
Crazy.
reluctantly, but I
Mhm.
don't use it like oxygen.
You know,
Does it
You don't
give
have that
you,
problem anymore. Your followers are out of here. You're
yeah.
good.
I mean, I don't, again, I don't even know what my follower count is.
Does
Hey,
it give you anxiety, social media? Or like
Yes, I
what?
think it's a little bit too concerned. It when I do it, it just for me personally, I find that a lot of my headspace goes into how I'm perceived. And enough of that is done with my job. I have to know exactly how my face moves. I have to know
Mhm.
exactly like how someone might interpret my actions. I just feel like it's too much energy going into stuff that doesn't matter.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
I
yeah.
leave it for work and then I go and mind my business and I unpack my boxes. No help. Just
Yeah, I'm the same way. If it's not work, man, the family and everything else and being in the moment is just so much more important to me, you know?
it's like that's what's gonna flash before your eyes on your deathbed is not like your Instagram reception. Your
Exactly.
but your time with your family, you know?
Exactly. Hey, when it came to Last of Us, I don't know how soon they gave you the scripts, but we're big fans of the show. When you saw the Pedro scene and all that stuff on paper, where you're like, "Holy shit, this is really happening, dude! What the hell?"
Oh, that's right. We haven't gotten a chance to talk about this. Oh
No,
my,
because the last time we
oh,
saw you was before all this. Yeah.
that's insane. Yeah, the Twizzlers bit. The Twizzler. By the way, he ended up sending me he ended up sending me like a whole box of Twizzlers.
Yeah, that was
Yeah, I
yeah.
did that. Yeah, I did that
That
for
was
you.
yeah,
That
that
was you.
2 pounds of them, bro, from CVS.
Dang.
I was wondering which one did it? Like who was modeling? But no, I think wow, so much has happened. So yeah, I mean, The Last of Us, it was just earlier this year, but it feels like it was so long ago.
Mhm.
But but I remember reading that and being like, oh, this is what's in the game. And then
Mhm.
wondering how different it would feel. I think maybe because the game is a little bit, I haven't played the game and I watched the TV show more recently,
Mhm.
meaning that scene is, I don't remember exactly how it was in the game. I remember it being devastating because Ashley, who portrayed Ellie in the game, was very emotional. I found it harder to film it than to watch it
Oh yeah.
because I was hearing all of the because Caitlin wasn't hitting him with the golf club, but she was hitting a mat next to his head.
Oh,
Um, and so like I could still hear the bump, like the impact, and I
Uh-huh.
could hear him screaming and slowly just getting murdered. And I couldn't open my eyes and watch. So I was just like, it was terrible. It was the worst kind of ASMR. Like it was not good.
That's I you know like that's so crazy to think about because like I think I mean as someone who watched my brother like I literally just watched my brother play the game and I would just be there watching just for the storyline in between whatever he was doing and seeing it I was literally bawling my eyes out. I was like, dude, this is crazy and to really feel how you guys like really portrayed that on screen.
yeah.
You guys just did that so well. You
It was
guys
excellent.
hmm
It was definitely a team effort. It felt like a play. It felt like a theater play because
hmm
it was like 10 of us and we all had our little parts to do in our cues and we would all do it in one take essentially. So it's this really, really long scene and it was all these actors having to remember each and every cue, each and every mark. It was very technical. And I think Mark Mylod, the director of that, did a phenomenal job. Like really steering the ship because we would have been lost otherwise. There's just so much happening in that scene.
hmm
How long does a scene like that take to put together? You said it's one take, right?
Yes, we broke it down a bunch of times. Sometimes we do one take, sometimes we'd split it into two. I mean, it took days. It took days. It was just so much coverage because the amount of people in the scene. So much coverage and so much like I had a wound, so they had to like dress my wound and then they had to inject me with the sleeping stuff and then um it was just so much and kind of a blur, but I remember at least in that area where we were staying, they put us up at this lodge and there was like a nice little spa there. And we ended up pampering ourselves quite a bit, like as a group. And it was pretty sweet actually. Like on our downtime, we managed to balance it with some relaxation and not so much trauma.
Mhm.
Hey, I hear before we wrap up here, because I know you got a lot of things to do. I hear you're an Uno player. Is it true you carry around like a deck and all that stuff? Is it
No carry
serious like
bag?
that?
I have a travel deck, yeah, because I used to bring it in just like the cardboard,
Uh-huh.
carrier or whatever, but it just like would fall apart because I'm throwing it in my suitcase.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, there's one that you can get a travel case and it carries up to like 2 decks of Uno cards in case you have a bigger group.
So
That
let me ask you this, as an Uno player myself, and there's been a lot of battles in my household, a lot of kids stomping away from the kitchen table, pissed off. Um, can you add a +4 on top of a +4?
Yes, you can stack in that way. But my house rules are interesting. Like you don't keep picking up cards until you get the next available playing card. You just pick
Oh.
up one and then you move on to the next person, but you can stack. You could stack the +4s, stack the +2s, stack the skips, any of those special cards, you can stack them. Um, yeah, and then I think this one I'm not really sure about. I actually let my audience decide, and it depends on it's oh wait. No, there's one rule I never bend on. There's one rule I never bend on, and it's one that people want to play it so bad and get away with it so bad that they'll pretend like they didn't hear me yelling the instructions to them. And it's the one where when you have 2 cards left and you're about to say Uno, you have to put down the card before you say Uno. Motherfuckers will be like, Uno. No, 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 no. That's not
Yes.
how we play. That's illegal in my eyes.
I agree, by the way. I agree. Yeah, that's bullshit because you can't have it halfway down. Oh no, hey, listen, you got to be quick once you put it down.
Yeah, like give
Like
other
all
people
of a
a
sudden
chance.
you want to in 2 times speed play the game like
Yeah, no, 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 no.
Well,
I
next
even
time,
have a giant deck of Uno cards, like this big,
I
They
love
and
do
it.
it's
have
comical.
that. They do have that.
I love that. Have you ever lost anything or bet anything on it, like with friends?
Like maybe relationships.
Oh, whoa. Okay. Just
Lost
the
some
relationship.
relationships over it. Like things got heated. It
Honestly.
really gets heated.
Oh, you're passionate. I love that.
I'm a
We
shit
got
talker more than anything. I'm a shit talker.
we got
Oh
to play when we see you next, please. That would be amazing.
That would be great. Oh
We
my
have a
God, a
deck
little
of
Uno
cards at the
and
station. Let's get it.
You guys
Uno
gotta
and
show me. I don't
interview.
know Uno.
oh
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, I
Wait,
don't know
what?
Uno. Maybe, yeah, I know. I haven't. I know I suck. I need to learn.
No, no, no. I'm not gonna shame you for it. Like there's always an opening. You're always welcome to
That's funny.
join.
No,
No,
my
but also
God.
I wanted to say thank you because I know you identify as queer. I do too, and you're like very open about it. You're not shy about it, and it's super courageous. I think, especially in the time that we live now. So thank you for that on behalf of me in the community. But why is it
Thank
so important for you to be so open about it?
we're in times where the legitimacy of marriage is being threatened.
Mhm.
Mhm.
I think it's important to be very outspoken, because who knows, maybe one of the politicians' children watches a show that I'm in and is suddenly like, wait, I love her, even though she's queer.
Mhm.
And then all of a sudden, like we have an impact that we can make, and it works on a level that we can't really understand. So I think more than anything, we just have to be outspoken.
I love that.
That part,
Plug,
amen.
man.
Yeah,
Plug.
thank you so much for joining us, Isabella. I know you have a bunch of things to do, but we can't wait to catch up with you next time and see what else has skyrocketed for you. I mean, and then we'll have the Uno game very, very soon, hopefully.
I'm really looking forward to that. Thank
Let's get
you.
it.
We'll have
That's
them
such a
on
good
deck.
idea.
We'll have them in the office ready to go. Thank
Thank
you so much. Make
you.
sure
Con-
everybody go listen to Apocalypsis with Tony
Yes.
right now.
Watch
Go
the
watch
video.
everything that Isabella is in because she is on everyone's screens. And yeah, we'll talk to you next time.
Thank you so much. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Appreciate
Congrats.
Bye.
You deserve all
Yeah,
of it. Thank you
congrats.
so
Yes,
much
you
for
deserve it.
being down with
Flowers.
us.
It's
Thank you.
always so nice talking to you. Feels like I'm
Oh,
a
same here.
friend.
Same here.
Take
We
care.
appreciate you.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.